Hello there, I'm Francis.
And I'm Paul.
And you're watching the Late Night Meal Deal. Hello and welcome to the show. Tonight we've got a fun-filled evening for you with feel-good food and music. So why not sit back and relax?
Plus, we're on a mission to find the key to happiness when we speak to local self-proclaimed happy man from Preston, Jack.
That's right, Paul. And tonight we'll also be treating you to some special dishes guaranteed to brighten your day all the way from sunny Spain.
Tonight, we're also joined in the studio by wonderful Sam. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Very excited to have you here.
Thank you.
We'll also be hearing from Sam later in the show when he will be telling us about his experience of running multiple TV companies.
Yes, that's right. And we'll also be treating you, lovely viewers, to a special performance from up-and-coming band from Warrington, Floral Scene. It is not to be missed.
Now, one of the most important lessons in life we're told, well, throughout our lives, is to be happy. Of course, that's not always easy to achieve, and sometimes we just completely forget.
But one man, Paul, I don't know if you know him or not, who doesn't have that problem is Jack. He's a local man from Preston who believes that being happy is the best thing in the world. We caught up with Jack for a quick chat.
Tickle me in the morning, tickle me in the night, tickle me without warning. Woo! It'll be alright. Tickle me gentle, tickle me right.
Hello everybody, my name's Jack Carriage. I am a 78 years old man living in Preston. I was born in Preston, so I am a Prestonian. And the subject I've been asked to speak on today is happiness. A number of years ago I was in China. And I was touring China from Beijing to Shanghai, to Shenzhen, to Chengdu, and Hangzhou, and I cycled down the Shandong province. And everywhere that I went in China, there were a certain question that people wanted to ask me. And it was this: what makes you so happy? Now, I wasn't aware that I was making a difference to everyone that I was meeting, but they saw something in me that they wanted themselves. So that was the question that many was asking me: why was I so happy? Happiness to me is a number of things that I'd like to describe you to today, and to put it in a picture as to why I feel so happy, right? In search of happiness. First of all, happiness is not a station you arrive at. It is more of a manner of travelling and a way of thinking. It is not dependent on circumstances in any way. That can be superficial. It's neither being in a certain position in life, but it's more of a disposition of mind and character. This is part of feeling happy. And now people throughout history have been in search of this elusive ingredient called happiness. They've given their lives in search of this thing, and they've sold their souls to the devil, if I may say that, and they've invested in so many things, and they've never found it. It's a portion, elixir of life that people are seeking for, a remedy that will cure all ills and give you life happiness. But I think that you've always got to look on the bright side of things. I look on the bright side of everything. I'm a positive thinker in every single way, and you can never bottle up emotions. If you start to bottle up emotions, bad feelings, resentments, unforgiveness, bitterness and anger, They all create a psychological distress.
Tickle me once, tickle me twice, tickle me kind, you tickle me nice, you tickle my heart, tickle my heart, tickle my head, hey, tickle my toes, tickle my tummy, right up to my nose.
Wow, isn't that interesting? I'm sure we can learn something from Jack.
Oh, definitely. Paul, let me ask you, what's your key to happiness?
Well, for me, it's got to be sort of spending time with the family, walking around the lakes. But really, if I'm honest, it's probably getting a cocktail in the morning.
Oh, Paul, I do love a good cock in the morning.
Well, that sounds like a bit of a tale we need to hear.
Oh, Paul, oh, you are so cheeky, aren't you?
What about you, Sam? What's your key to happiness?
Success, I think. I strive for success. That makes me happy. Doing what I want to do, getting what I want, that makes me happy.
So your success, you're a very motivated person, would you say?
Yeah, motivated by success and money.
What money? Because that was my next question. What's your ultimate goal in life?
Money. I want to be comfortable in life.
You want to be comfortable?
Not too much money. Well, that's a lie, but I'd like to have lots of money, but I want to be comfortable. I want to be happily having a skiing holiday every year and driving around a Lamborghini, you know.
So, what's some of the successes you've been sort of had so far?
I've directed a few different events around the world, you know, doing little bits and bobs, keeping myself busy, striving for success, getting what I want. You know.
All right, so you directed around the globe, you said?
I have, yeah. I've directed
Can you tell us
a number of tennis events. Wimbledon, I directed there, the City Open in Washington, the US Open in New York, and then I also directed numerous sports at the Rio Olympics.
Oh, wow, last year's Olympics.
In Brazil,
What can you tell us about that?
Well, went out there for a month and a half, worked on numerous different sports such as hockey, basketball, tennis, lots of equestrian as well, which was good. Didn't think I'd enjoy the equestrian, but I did in the end. It was good to watch. Directed some coverage for different channels and stuff.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier on when we were chatting, Sam, that you have your own company, is that right?
I do. I've got a couple of companies.
Can you tell us a bit about that?
I've got one called Metric Mile, which I started up last year with a student who's just graduated. We create sort of more corporate video for different car companies and things like that. And then recently I've just started another one, which is called Episode, where I'm going to be aiming to create more sort of TV-style content.
Yeah, what was your inspiration in sort of starting out your own company?
I wanted to originally wanted to sort of create a showreel and portfolio for myself to be able to promote myself and get jobs and things. And I thought doing my own company would allow me to get content made because people would be paying me to do it, and it gets me money at the same time and allows me to create a high quality showreel because I'll be doing it for other people, so it won't necessarily just be for myself. So got to be to a high standard.
What would you say is the hardest part of that job?
The hardest part, well, originally it was finding people to do work for, because when you're starting out you haven't got much behind your name, so you need to sort of prove yourself, and once you've got stuff behind your name, it's easier to find jobs and stuff. So the hardest way is finding work at the start, I guess.
So would you say that something like maybe TV brings people happiness?
Definitely, TV definitely brings happiness. That's why people turn it on every day, don't they? It brings joy. So people enjoy it. It brings happiness to watch anything. They watch a sad program and it brings them happiness. They still enjoy it. So anything you watch will bring you happiness, and that's the job of the director, really, to bring joy to the people watching.
What kind of content do you enjoy making that you think other people enjoy?
I mostly enjoy directing live event and sport. It's real, it's live, it's there, and you're telling the story of what's happening there and then. I enjoy that much more than going over a script numerous times and re-recording things. I like to tell the true story there and then. So that's what I enjoy.
Well, thank you very much, Sam. Thank you for joining us in the studio today.
you.
That was fascinating. It was great to know you. I'm sure we'll have you on again sometime soon.
I'm sure you will.
Right, thank you very much for joining us so far, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, ladies and gents, we'll see you right after this break.
Well, that was